I actually got to commentate one of his games. It was.
Well, sorry.
It was a good time. He played Cloud. And he did really well, actually. I didn't even know he had a Cloud, and he did some cool Cloud stuff. But he was playing against someone really good. He was playing someone PR. It was either Nam or Low 1 or something along those lines. And I want to say it was Nam, and he actually played really well. And here it is. There's the Ganon. There's the Cloud. So Ganon versus Cloud. How do you feel about this matchup?
It's definitely, you know, Cloud's favor or whatever. Ganon has, of the low tiers, his strengths. He's probably got some of the best gimping that you can
edge guarding, yeah, that was the first thing I was going to say. A lot of edge guards. It's weird to bring it up against Cloud because it's like, this person can edge guard Cloud, but everyone can edge guard Cloud. So it's like kind of a moot point. But I think considering how little Ganon into his edge guard, and how little Ganon has, so it's kind of what he's got to focus on. His biggest thing. So we'll see how it goes. You can see like the center stages for these characters get mixed up a little bit. You know, when you talk about center stage, you want to control the middle of the stage. But since Ganon is so much focused on like ledge, like all the ledge stuff, ledge guarding, you know, the suicide junk, his center stage is like a little bit closer to one of the ledges, whatever one it might be. So you can see this is prime positioning for Ganon. This is exactly where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, just enough room to dash a little bit before he jumps, and close enough to the ledge that if he, you know, he can retreat a little when they come in, and then pressure him off at the side with that side B.
Absolutely, and you can see that's his movement is very like circulated around that area, and I think that's going to be the one thing that that'll be pulling back a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, just barely missing that conversion. It sent him, I think Supa smartly DI'd out from that down air.
Right.
So Ksev had a little more to travel.
Ooh, that
teching, but
oh, he tries to go for the hard read, and Cloud punishing that with that down smash.
That up smash not known to have a lot of end lag, so it usually seems pretty safe to do in that kind of position. But for Ksev, he was smartly aware that Cloud also has one of the fastest down smashes that will kill at that position.
Right.
So it's just a little bit of matchup knowledge on Ksev's part, and not on Supa's part.
Yeah, you got to be ready for Ganon's stuff. You got to know what you can punish and what you can't. A lot of his moves are pretty bad, and like you said, the up smash, usually you can get away with it, but Ksev, he's got a big brain, 200 IQ.
Yeah, Ksev always ready, always thought of all the time. But right there, the way you feel about that stop.
I think we lost Seth, but that's all right. We can move it forward a little bit. Got the Ganon. That Nair does so much damage.
I hear myself now.
Seth Reed is back. Hey, Seth Reed. How you doing?
So the way Supa got that stock was a bunch of side Bs in the back air. Wow. And now, speaking of side Bs, we got Ksev. He did his.
I don't think Ganon has a whole lot of business being in the air like that.
It's
the short hop. Short hop was a little questionable.
It's good as a mix-up because you assume as someone playing against Ganondorf that he won't be in the air, and his aerials themselves aren't.
He was getting a lot of mileage off the Nair.
Yeah,
he was getting so much mileage off the Nair. Actually, he was getting a lot of damage, and I think he recognized that as like part of his win condition, quote unquote, and was trying to excel and push forward with that, but it kind of bit him in the butt at the end there.
Well, what I was thinking with at that percent. It's lower than usually you'd expect to die, like in Ksev's case. And I think if he would have gotten like a strong fair or something off of the stage, it could have put Cloud in a bad enough position that he could have converted off of it, you know, into death.
It was the trait he was looking for, the gamble, and it didn't quite pay off. But, you know, these guys have played each other for a game, and every player is completely different in a Game 2 scenario. I think that's the one thing you got to focus on. Is this game is much more neutral heavy, much more mind game heavy, just as Smash 4 is general. And so seeing how players adapt from one game to another is probably the most interesting part to watch when you're looking at players as individuals, not really focusing on characters. Because you could talk about, you know, how Ganon can edgeguard Cloud all day, or how Ganon can F-smash all day.
Just a little bit bad judgment from Ksev, not realizing how fastly he'd make it to the ground with that limit on the weight.
And that's the reads we're talking about, you know, seeing that Ksev likes to land in front of him and really, really absolutely destroying him for that. So now an edgeguard situation, back to that good rollback.
I was expecting a down smash right there.
A rollback down smash?
Well, just instead of that side B to punish Ganon's side B to the ground, because that could have sent him at far enough at an angle that he might not have made it back.
Right. Well, Ganon, you know, oh my god.
It goes through Cloud Swords, one of the very few moves in the game that outranges and just... Yeah. I heard the noise. I think it was actually, I think Ksev was doing a side B instead of an up B.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
I didn't quite catch that.
I heard it was just like a little tiny slice in the background. Only one of them, but I heard it.
But the back of Ganon's foot prevails. We are 1-1 now. Like I said, game 2 scenarios, those are fun to watch. But game 3, you thought game 2 was good? You thought that was enjoyable? Oh, man,
now
wait till you see game 3.
What happens when someone adapts 2 times at the same time?
2 times at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're going back to Battlefield. That's like Cloud loves Battlefield, and I guess Ganon loves it too. Supa seems to enjoy it.
Now that I'm reflecting on it, I'm kind of surprised Supa wanted to take Cloud to Battlefield in the first place and actually got a good reward off of it.
The first thing that comes to mind is the fact that neutral is maybe played a little bit longer, and so Ganon can just ledge camp and then get more. Wow,
that could have shield broke. If he got the second hit that didn't shield poke, that could have broken Ksev's shield. That was super close. And now his shield is still kind of small from that earlier. And Ganon with strong enough moves to punish him.
Oh, that dash attack not quite connecting.
I think that might have been an accident. He might have been trying to forward tilt, because if you are dashing, you press forward tilt, it'll just dash attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have tilt stick, I mean.
Man, these mix-ups from Supa and these hard reads from Supa are really coming. There it is, the back air.
Get up attack. Big bodies and Ganondorf in general, because he can't jump off of the drop and jump back up from the ledge. Right. Ledge options are super limited compared to the rest of the cast. And that get up attack is like the main mix-up. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That went through his down smash. It like clanged with one of the hits, and the rest of the side B just came out, completely canceling that.
Well, we'll have to see if Supa can bring this back. Ksev is getting a lot of extra credit off this. He's making pretty big waves here, and he's looking for this edge guard. He doesn't want to get turned on his head, though. You know, with Cloud without limit, if he gets too greedy off stage, everyone knows what Ganon's looking for.
Like I was saying earlier, like the main aspect of this. I mean, all right. Well,
that's not what he wanted.
Well, to finish my thought, I was going to say the main aspect of the storyline is Ksev hasn't taken or competed or been seriously playing in a good amount of time. It's only very recently, I think it was a year or maybe longer, that he just